Hello students, in this video lecture we are going to discuss introduction of data structure, elements of data structure, definition of data structure, types of data structure, classification of data structure, characteristics of data structure, applications and operations of data structure. Now first we will start introduction about data structure. Data can be organized in many ways, and a data structure is one of these ways. It is used to present data in the memory of the computer so that the processing of data can be done in easier way. In other words, data structures are the logical and mathematical model of a particular organization of data. Data structures include arrays, linked list, stacks, binary trees, and hash tables. Algorithms manipulate the data in these structures in various ways, such as searching for a particular data item and sorting the data. Now, this is the very small introduction about data structure. Now, next is what are the different elements of data structure? Now, the first element of data structure is a data. Now, data are values or set of values or collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, etc. Another element is data items. Data item refers to a single unit of values. Next element is group atoms. Data items are divided into subatoms are called group atoms. For example, name is divided into first name, middle name and last name. Next element is elementary atoms. Data items which are not divided into subatoms are called elementary atoms. For example, pin code is not divided into subatoms. Next element is information. Information is a collection of meaningful data. It is used for data with given attributes. Next is field. Field is a single elementary unit of information representing an attribute of entity. For example, name, age, sex are all fields. Next element is record. Now, record is a collection of field values of a given entity, that is column. A record in a file may contain several fields. Next element is file. File is a collection of records of the entities in a given entity set. Next element is entity. An entity is an object that exists and is distinguishable from other objects. For example, my name Manish with ISBN 7833123456 is an entity, as he can be uniquely identified as one particular person in the universe. An entity is represented by the set of attributes. Next element is an entity set. Entity set is a set of entities of the same type. For example, all persons having an account at a bank. Entity set need not disjoint. For example, the entity set employee, all employees of a bank, and the entity set customer, all customers of the bank, may have members in common. Next element is attribute. Attribute is a function which maps an entity set into a domain. Every entity is described by a set of attribute data values, that is called as a pairs. There is one pair for each attribute of the entity set. For example, a particular customer entity is described by the set name, Manish, ISBN 7833123456, street, north, city, Chandrapur. And the last element is primary key. Primary key is also called as a primary keyword, is a key of relational database that is unique for each record. It is a unique identifier such as license number, Aadhaar card number, telephone number, area code, etc. A relational database must always have one and only one primary key. Now next is what is data structure? Data structure is a collection of data elements organized in a specified manner, and accessing functions are defined to store and retrieve individual data element. This is the simple definition of data structure. Now, what are the different types of data structure? There are two types of data structure. One is a primitive data structure and second is a non-primitive data structure. Now, what do you mean by primitive data structure? Primitive data structure is inbuilt data structure. In this data structure, basic data types such as integer, float, characters, strings, and booleans are a primitive data structure. These data types consist of characters that cannot be divided, and hence they are called simple data types. Next is a non-primitive data structure. Now, non-primitive data structure is also known as a complex or abstract data structure. This data structure is the processing of complex numbers. It is generally constructed by the user or by a higher level language such as linked list, tree, graph, queues, and stack is an example of non-primitive data structure. This figure shows types of data structure. The next topic is classification of data structure. Data structures are classified into two categories. One is a linear data structure and second is non-linear data structure. Now, what is linear data structure? In linear data structure, data element is arranged in a linear sequence. It can be traversed in a single run. Every data atom is related to its previous and next atom. For example, array, stack, linked list, queue. This is the example of linear data structure. Now, what is non-linear data structure? In non-linear data structure, data element is not arranged in a sequence. It cannot be traversed in a single run. Every data atom is attached with many other atoms. For example, trees, graph. Now, this figure shows linear and non-linear data structure. Now, next is what are the characteristics of data structure? The first is a correctness. Data structure implementation should implement its interface correctly. Second characteristics, time complexity. Running time or the execution time of operations of data structure must be as small as possible. And third characteristics is a space complexity. Memory usage of a data structure operation should be as little as possible. Now, next is what are the applications of data structure or what are the uses of data structure? The first is data structures can use for compiler design, data structure can use for operating system, data structure can use for database management system, data structure can use for network analysis. There are the so many applications or uses of data structure. Next is very important topic is operations of data structure. Now, there are the 6 operations on data structure. Number 1 is a traversing. Traversing is used to access each data atom exactly once so that it can be processed or print all elements one by one. This is called as a traversing. Next operation is searching. Searching is used to find out the location of the data atom if it exists in the given collection of data atoms. Next operation is inserting. Inserting is used to add a new data atom in the given collection of data atoms. Fourth operation is deleting. Deleting is used to delete an existing data atom from the given collection of data atoms. Next operation is sorting. Sorting is used to arrange data atoms in some order, that is in ascending or descending order in case of numerical data and in the dictionary order in case of alphanumeric data. And last operation is merging. Merging is used to combine the data atoms of two sorted files into a single file in the sorted form. Now, these are the 6 important operations of data structure.